Hello everyone and welcome back to Prison Architect. Now as you can see, I've gone ahead off camera since the last episode and done a little bit of renovation work. I've built us a little office block, set out the planning for our prison cells, and of course I have also gone ahead and set up a little cafeteria area for our staff. Now I was checking the forums online because I wasn't entirely sure how to do this, and apparently all you need is a kitchen with a sink and a small cafeteria area that you will designate as staff only once you've done the relevant research in the bureaucracy tab. Oh, that's prison grading. Sorry, I meant to click that one. Now, I've also gone ahead and gotten security and prison maintenance underway for research through our warden, just so that we can go ahead and populate those offices sooner rather than later. And as you can see, we will be receiving some brand new prisoners in 1 hour. Looks like we need some prison storage, so let's go ahead and designate storage. There we go. I don't think it has to be indoors. Yeah, there we go. We can do some storage inside this space here. There you go, and our workmen can just go and stash stuff in there. They should move things, I think. Let's have a look. They're busy building right now, so they'll move things, I think, as a final priority. Yeah. They got plenty of work ahead of him. So, 30 minutes until our first SUPERMAX war criminal prisoners arrive. Oh, I see we're missing a bench there. Whoops. Let's throw that down. We are still quite tight on the cash margins, and we're about to lose some money. But as soon as these dudes arrive, we should actually be making some. I don't see anyone here. Filter 10. Did we not get anyone arrive? Huh. That's kind of weird. Why didn't anybody arrive? Well, that's very odd. Either way, we can go and get this done. I have designated these utilities to get built, so there we go, that's getting done too. All of these structures are in place. Cool, they should ship stuff off the delivery patch. Maybe it was because delivery was full, so nothing arrived. I think that's probably what it is. Okay, we were just too slightly slow, I suppose, then, in moving things off of the delivery mat. Ah, there we go, and we have our small staff cafeteria, so let's set that up as a room. Canteen. Voila, and a kitchen. Et voila. What's going on here? That doesn't need to be there. Demolish walls. Get out of here, man. There we go. Nice. Okay, we are going to lose $400 today just from that silly mistake with the deliveries, but that's okay. They should keep moving things. Yeah, there we go. And they're installing the office cabinets and things like that, so we can go ahead and remove the warden's offices here. Let's just go to rooms. Where are we going to see rooms? Now we've got to click. Oh, right. I've got to click on one and then just right click. There we go. So they should. There we go. They'll move in there. Perfect. So let's also go ahead and minimize that and click dismantle on all of these here objects. Perfect. Okay. We also placed some doors to our canteen, and we will get metal detectors in there soon as we can afford them. Oh, do we need power in here? Yeah, we do. Why is this not running? Oh, I see. It's too far to pump. Okay, that's alright. Let's dismantle utility then. We can get those pipes back. They will be much appreciated. We will need to place down that cabling again because I'm currently dismantling it. Whoops. I wish there was a way to designate which utilities you'd like to dismantle, but alas, there is not. It's fine. We'll just put that back. We can also run some cabling down here. Perfect. And then we just put that back. But they're going to dismantle things, so we'll have to do that again. Whoops. We just need to run then a large pipe. This is going to be expensive. Very. Alright, well that can wait. Let's just see how much it might cost. That's what's it, 360, 345. I don't want that going outside my prison walls though. That's a good way to get your tunnels dug all the way through, Shawshank Redemption style. Well apparently we had some spare piping. So there we go, we can run that straight down there, 570, holy crap, and then into that sink. Okay, well that has put us back a bit, but we're about to get 10k in 16 hours when our prisoners arrive. In fact, we may actually just fast forward till then. Yeah, I'll just do some minor things like getting these concrete paving tiles set up for concrete floor. Actually, that's about it. As you can see, our prisoners looking a bit grimy. We're going to need a maintenance crew pretty soon. But yeah, for now, this is fine. Alright, I realized what we can do in the meantime while we're waiting for the next day's worth of prisoners. What we can do is go ahead and take on some more grants, specifically to do things like prison maintenance, which would be fantastic to get that research done. And we can also go ahead and set up, I'm thinking cell block A, bring our prisoner capacity to 15. Yeah, that sounds good to me. So first things first, let's have a look at prison maintenance. We'll need a foreman for that. Perfect, and we can head over to bureaucracy. And we're going to want groundskeeping and cleaning. Perfect. So cleaning and groundskeeping, and then we need 2 janitors and a gardener. Nice. Then, actually, since I've got the cashola right now, I'm also going to go ahead and designate prison labor for research so that we can get our prisoners to do some of the mopping. Just saves us on hiring so many janitors. Then, to do cell block A, we're going to need to get, 15 doable prisoner cells. So let's go to quick build, and let's have a look at their basic cell design. Now, see, I don't mind that at all, but my preference for basic cell design is to have the walls going like that, and then we throw down a little jail door right there, and then directly opposite the jail door we put the toilets, and then a bed. And now the reason for that is that when the guards walk past, they can actually see through the doors. So if your prisoner is busy trying to stash drugs or dig a tunnel through his toilet, then your guards will actually be able to see that. Whereas with the standard one, yeah, sure, it gives the basic human right to privacy and human dignity, yada yada. But it doesn't give us the ability to track these war criminals for the scum that they are. So let's go ahead and place down a bunch more of these prison cells, just like this. This is the gulag, guys. This isn't some fancy American prison where people have rights and wild stuff like that. What am I saying? American prison? No American prison does anyone have rights. That's ridiculous. We are America. We're treating our people like essential slaves. That's fantastic. Isn't it just great? Working for next to nothing because of the minor crimes they may have committed against society. Although, to be fair, we are, bringing in a bunch of, tried and true murderers into this prison. But you get the idea. Oh, why do I have so much money? Oh, right, because we took our grants. Oh, for a second I panicked. But yeah, no, we're going to want to run a big old fat pipe right down into the prison block here. I think we'll run it outside. Yeah, we'll run it outside. And yeah, stay away from that hot pipe. Run it outside, and we'll bridge it over there, because I need this to run then down the center of these walls and provide water to the various bits of this prison. So we're going to want to go across there, and across, and across. This should hopefully have enough pressure to reach. If it doesn't, we can just throw in another pump, although I prefer not to. And this needs to then go, of course, all the way down there, down there, down there. This is not the most secure way to do this. Not by a long shot. This is probably the worst way to do this, to be perfectly honest with you. But, we're gonna take that risk, and we'll just connect that one up like that. Okay, cool beans. Then, is this stuff been thrown down? It has. So once that's been placed, we can clone that. You just select clone by going into the quick build, clicking on clone, and then right-click and dragging the area of the map that you'd like to clone. So once that's fully constructed, we can go ahead and clone that. It will not clone utilities, just so you know. It will only clone a surface object, shall we say. Okay, cool. Groundskeeping is 91% research. Prisoners coming in 3 hours and 10 minutes. Very nice, very nice. Okay, cell block A is going. And I think we got, we should hit the required number of cells, no problemo. Oh, we haven't designated them as cells, damn it, with my cloning. I forgot to do that. There we go. Cloning will also copy a room assignment format. So if you've assigned, a certain room to be a cell, it will copy that room format along with it. So we can go back to clone, right-click. Oh, we haven't got that corner in, never mind. Oh, they can't get there now. Rats. Okay, we just need to, let's clone that building. That is the problem of building along the corners there. You don't always get it. Perfect. And we can just throw this down as such. So it's costing us about $1,000 per cell. That's not the end of the world. Actually, no, less than that, 700. That's okay. We can actually go all the way up to, we can fill out that cell block completely. Perfect. And don't worry, we'll work out the plumbing once we've got some prisoners to plumb. 8 minutes, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and boom! 10,000 smackaroonies for our first bus of bastards. So we're actually going to want to hire some more guards, because these guys are pretty heavy duty. They are going to fight, they are going to bitch, they are going to moan, and they are not going to participate very well in prison reform programs. Oh, we got a hammer already. That guy had like a shiv. This is insane. Oh, we're going to need to set up solitary confinement as well. Where are we going to put our solitary? Because we're going to have a lot of punishment soon. These guys are going to be murdering each other. Despite my best efforts, we will be getting our guards tasers as well as soon as possible, just so that we don't get too many guard deaths. That's quite bad for the prison. I mean, prisoner deaths aren't great, but you know. Okay, there we go. This isn't great that our workmen are presently in there. We will be sorting out a regime soon, fear not. In fact, actually, let's go ahead and get micromanagement set up, as well as prison policy, just so we can determine what the punishment is for certain crimes. We can go ahead and unlock health as well, and psychology, why not? We should also definitely get patrols, and we can probably start going into the armory so that we can get our SUPERMAX stuff set up right away. Let's drop in the chief. He is the next of our researching staff. Perfect. We can drop in a gardener, and we're busy researching cleaning. So our gardener will go around and just sort of clean up the ground. It's very messy at present, I see. There we go. He's sweeping up some of the gunk on the road with the rake, you know. That's a pretty impressive rake system you got there, man. Oh, okay, of course our guards are going to have to open and close, but we'll set up patrols to make sure that our prison is accurately staffed. Let's also throw in 2 janitors just to improve the hygiene in this shithole. There we go. That should bring us up to Geneva Convention standards. I think that'll be fine. What are we missing here? Chair. We need a chair. Oh, no. Right there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, I'm happy with that. And there we go. Our prison will slowly get cleaned, and once we can hire our prisoners as prison laborers, we will be able to, let's have a look here. Here we go. In 4 hours, we will have prison labor, and we can designate them to clean up the cleaning cupboards and such. So let's actually set up this. This is going to be our cleaning cupboard. Throw a door in there. And when it comes to rooms, we need cleaning cupboard. Perfect. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's also go here. Are we still struggling? No, they managed to sort out the plumbing there. Fantastic. So, let's drop this in. There we go. We'll place another cell right here, just so that that's done. Bed over there. Place a toilet. And we'll throw in a jail door. Perfect. And then let's just get some rooms. We'll make these cells slightly nicer by throwing in, where do I find it? A bookshelf right over here. And this will be for our slightly more well-behaved prisoners. Currently, the way the game works is the more well-behaved your prisoners are, the more you can reward them in certain ways. And one of the ways you can do that is to give them better cells so that they live a happier existence. This guy here is definitely going to be tunneling, so we're going to want him to be happier. Quick build. I'm just going to want to clone that. Perfecto. You cannot rotate cloned blocks for some reason. It's just it copy and pastes in the exact same position and format as you've seen before. Okay, cool. It was that, have we got patrols? 89%. Okay, cool. That's fine. Now we can go to logistics and click on... Oh, we haven't got prison labor done yet, do we? 83%. Okay. What we can do, though, is designate... There we go. We're going to want to have... Oh, we need deployment to designate staff-only zones, don't we? Yes. Okay, let's do that. And we can actually get intelligence as well, so we can see what's been moving in and out of our prison. What kind of contraband we got to deal with. So let's click on deployments. We haven't got the actual deployment yet, but we can set up guard patrols. So let's hit pause. And we're going to have one guard perpetually patrolling the yard. Because this is a high-risk area, and he's just going to stand out there in the rain 24/7. In fact, actually, you know what, that's good. That's good. You can just do a little circuit with a tail on the end. And you can go slightly that way as well. Just to, you know, don't need nothing too wild, but just to vary yourself. And just so if you guys don't know, you just click on one of the dots to place a guard if the dot is already there. So now we're going to want a patrol that goes into the shower. Stop that. Because, yeah, the shower is a pretty great place to start shanking people. And my prisoners are well aware of that. So we're going to have this as one single patrol route all the way along. Why can't he go all the way there? I don't know. But there we go. That's going to be a single patrol route. And this can't go all the way to the edge. Interesting. And this is going to be another patrol route. I want him to dip in slightly there, and he can take a peek into the canteen as well. Perfect. Okay, so we got 3 guards there. We may want to have 2 on yard eventually, but we don't really have the manpower to spare at present. Then we're going to want a guard on perpetual patrol in the canteen. And this is because the canteen has plenty of nice, sort of sharp bits of cutlery that people use to frequently shank each other. I'm just going to place him there so I can see, in fact, that there is a guard there. Now, this guy can take a little sneak peek. Actually, you know what? We don't need anyone in reception, but I'd like 1 guard just to do this track right here. So he can just walk in and out, just like that. In fact, he doesn't have to go outside at all. We'll have a guy that's patrolling the road to do the gates, so there's always someone on hand to be doing the gates. Okay, so we have 9 guards on staff, and 6 of them deployed to patrols. That's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. We can probably actually also spare someone to just patrol the outside here, just to make sure there's nobody running around out here that shouldn't be. We can take him off. Okay, cool. We're going to need some more guards, like I said. In fact, this reception guy... Actually, no, this area is completely safe. I'm not worried about that. Okay, cool. So we're going to go ahead and hire, I think, 3 more guards, bringing our total guard count to 12. And that will just mean that while if people are resting, other groups will be working. Nice. Okay, we have finally got prison labor, so we can head over to logistics, go to the prison labor tab, and just click over there so that to designate 2 of the jobs. Now, I think it's time we set up our regime. So our prisoners are currently getting from 11 to 6. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours of sleep. Who needs 8 hours of sleep, I ask you? We're going to get them to shower at 6 a.m. They can sleep 7 hours. Actually, you know what? I'm kind. We'll allow them to sleep that. They get 1 hour of showering. Then I want them to do some work or free time, depending on what their designation is. In fact, we can pretty much just delete normal security, but it's all for MaxSec here. Then we're going to allow them time to eat. They will eat for 2 hours after working. Then they will work for 3 hours. Then they can go to the yard for 2. And yeah, then I think we'll do some more work after they've gone to they can go to the yard for 3 hours. That's fine. Then it's eat time. Then it's shower. Then it's back into the cells. A lot of people play with lockup. I am not a fan of it. Yeah. This just generally because long stretches in lockup can generally drive them quite insane. So I tend to stay away from it. What is cell block B? This is prisoner capacity to 50. We currently have 27. So if we double what we've got here, we'll be able to make this grant. But I think for now, we are going to go ahead and accept inmate health and well-being. Yeah, we're going to get a medical ward and doctors. And, yeah, maybe some... Yeah, I think we're going to get the security procedure certification as well. Nice. Oh, which we immediately complete. Nice. I had no idea. Okay, so that's free money. Cool. Cool. Then, in that case, let's go ahead and get... Well, we could up our security even more. That's probably not a bad idea, but let's go ahead and do the inmate health and well-being. And perhaps some visitation rights soon. Not immediately. That will just help keep our temperature cool. By the way, prison temperature is indicated by the number of exclamation marks present on the top left here. The more they are, the more likely your prisoners are to go into riot mode. And our staffs are complaining about their job. And that's because these canteens have not been set up because I cannot yet... Yeah, that's going there. That's good. We need to be doing... Yeah, I need to set things up for staff only. That should do it, I think. In fact, we can set all this up as staff only. Reception staff only. That corridor staff only. This corridor staff only. All of this, obviously. No prisoners allowed. No one at all. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is all prisoners, so I'm going to just say maximum security, just in case we accidentally let anybody in. And this can be staff only in that kitchen as well for now. Okay, cool beans. Cool beans indeed. But now, does that satisfy... Yes, there we go. Now our guards will go and eat in here. And our... Why is the water not reaching this far? Because this failed in construction. Okay, and I'm pretty sure we still need to fix this cable. No, the cable's fine. Okay, cool. So they just need to go and place those pipes in. And then we'll be able to wash these dirty dishes. But okay, cool. So our staff complaints should be dropping. They are dropping. Perfect. Now, have I unlocked psychology? I have not. We're going to need that, and we're going to need health. Okay, it's presently running. That's cool. Alright, so now we're going to need a medical ward, 2 doctors, and a psychologist. Yeah, that's going to be very needed. I think we're going to place that. We're going to want to expand this cell block. Let's actually just remove all this planning. It's annoying me. We're going to want to expand this cell block down. So I think we'll place our medical ward over here for now. No, I want all my sort of staff armories and things down in this segment, and I'm going to sort of build down into this space. So why don't we actually go ahead and grab that cell block B grant, and we can go ahead and set intake to full capacity. So we're going to want 17 more prisoners coming in at 9 hours from now. And I think once they arrive, we're going to call this episode Quitsos, because I've lost track of time again. My apologies. I'm going to try and keep these episodes 20 minutes, but you know, that's never reliable with me. So let's actually go back into planning mode and do this properly. So we know that a prison cell is yay big, right? Yes, and we're going to probably just expand it over here to get a corridor, just a one-piece corridor. Actually, oh fuck it, we can just go 2, why not? There we go, so a 2-wide corridor, and then we're going to want a corridor in between there, and then we're going to want another set of cell blocks. Okay, that's cool. So we'll just do it like that for now. Okay, now how many cells can we actually fit in here? Well, we know we actually can't fit the correct number in here because of this little mess up. That should be a cell. Wait, no, that would be a cell. So this actually needs to be 1 shorter. So let's drop that to there, maybe? Let's move all this down. Voila. Yeah, that's cool. And then we just delete that and place it there. And then we should be able to fit in 1... Oh, sorry. 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cells. Okay, 7, 8 cells per row. And we can do 1, 2, 3. That's 2 space. Yeah, 4 rows like that. And that would give us then 8, 16, 24, 32 more cells, which would push us up to the 50 limit. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then we would just need, of course, the corridor running down. Just like that. Perfect. Okay, nice. Alright, but I doubt we'll be getting that this episode per se. That's just quite a big build. Actually, let's... why don't we go ahead and designate that? Let's see how much that's going to cost us in foundations. If we go concrete. Voila. 10,000. Okay, that's doable. We're going to throw that down right now. Now, actually, I'm not going to get them to build this just yet because they'll build that and it will auto-open, and that means that our prison will be open and they're just going to run out the bottom. So we're going to build the bottom bit first, and then we'll build the corridor once it's safe. And yeah, then we can go ahead and place those cell blocks. But that doesn't answer where we're going to be placing our infirmary. I'm thinking building off into the middle here because we can place more cell blocks down yonder. And I would like the infirmary relatively central. So, for example, if we were to go ahead and place... where's my planning? In fact, actually, we can just go ahead and place this down. We'll place a structure up here. Yeah, right up here. That's good. Okay, so that's big enough for our infirmary for sure. 10 by 10, that's perfect. And then we're going to want a small space for a morgue. But we'll place the morgue out here in the front. You know what? You know what? I'm changing my mind again. I'm placing the infirmary down here. This is where it's going. Yeah, right there. 8 by 16, that's fine with me. And then we'll just have a small room off here for the morgue. And there we go, a little passageway between the two of them. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, cool, and they've built that already. Oh, my little pros. So let's go ahead and place the concrete walls along the base here again, just to replace all of that. Nice, nice, nice. And then we can go into quick build, right click on that clone function, and drop in all of these cells. Okay, there we go, all the placements done, and we're going to leave that running, and I think we have just had... Ah, damn it, our deliveries are full again, so we've missed out on that prisoner intake. Why are we closed to new intakes? That's not what I said. I said fill to 20. We only have 10. Is it because deliveries is full again? It is. It's just a good place down all these things. That's okay. That's okay. It happens. We're going to need more storage space. We can utilize these little rooms down here. Storage. I'm missing it. There. We can utilize this space in here for storage. Perfect. Not perfect at all, actually. We need to get better storage space. We can throw all this in storage as well. Nice. In fact, actually, we could probably do with hiring a couple more workmen. There we go. We got 12 workmen now. That should keep us running pretty efficiently. Very cool. Very cool. Why are our prisoners so unhappy? What do you need? Clothing. Oh, you need laundry done. Okay, that's fair. We'll be getting that done in the next episode. For now, what we can do is just go ahead and designate that to be knocked through. And we can go ahead and designate a 2-by passageway. We'll make it 1-by, that's fine. A 1-way passageway into the infirmary here. Very nice, very nice. Let's just knock down that wall, because this poor guy's stuck in there. There you go, he'll go do that. Oh, thank God. Thank God he was just, sort of carrying that in his pocket. Let's go and throw a staff door right in there, so that no one leaves the infirmary in. Another staff door there, and we'll place a regular old door here. And then this will become our infirmary. Infirmary. Oh, there we go. Morgue for there. Perfect. And infirmary for here. And then for the infirmary, we just need some medical beds. 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll throw a couple down here as well. Nice. And that should suit us for a long time. And yeah, well, it's morgue tables, really, aren't they? That's what they are. Cool. Okay, now why is everyone so pissed off? Because my prisoners are on the verge of riot at this point. We also need to demolish this wall. Demolish walls, perfect. And we can delete all of our planning again. Just right-click and drag to delete your planning. Yes, it is that simple. Now, you're all very pissed. Your clothing is dirty. You are very unhappy. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to send everybody back to their cells. And we're going to do a little shakedown. So that when they riot, if they do, we know they don't have any weapons. So let's do a shakedown. Search all available locations, my gods. Okay, cool. They're going to search everything. Which is actually maybe a bit excessive. Let's cancel that shakedown. And we're just going to go ahead and say search cell block. There we go. Now they'll just search everything in here. Which is what really matters. Where was the hammer found? Crap. Okay, they've obviously stolen some spoons. They're trying to do some digging. Here we go. Here we go. Anything coming out here? No, nothing found. Oh, now they're going to be pissed because they were searched for no reason. Yeah. Yeah, my prisoners... Oh, we need solitary confinement to deal with some of the harsher offenses. And everybody's been searched. Nice. Okay, we also have space for 9 more prisoners. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And the infirmary is ready. We just need a couple of doctores. Perfect. And a psychologist. And with the psychologist, we are now able to see what is wrong with them. Okay, so he needs safety, family, recreation, and clothing. So that's all pretty easily fixable. But I think we'll be fixing that in the next episode. Thank you everybody very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I sure enjoyed recording it. Hit that like button if you did enjoy it, and hit that dislike button if you didn't. The feedback is always appreciated. Hit that subscribe button and you'll see the next episode. See you in the next one. Bye.